All right, what's going on, YouTube? This is a new product that we received to take a look at. This is from Klarus. I used one of their lanterns in my camping video a while back. I'll put the link to it up top if you want to check it out. Was super impressed with that lantern. Super impressed with the battery, how long it lasted. So when they said, hey, do you want to try one of these things out? And I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely, because you know, as a content creator, we live and die by the sword on the batteries, you know. So these are crucial to me anyway, and the portable ones are extremely crucial because I can hang them off the tripods and keep the cameras and stuff plugged in while I'm actually filming, so that I don't run into a situation where everything dies and then I've got to stop doing everything while I put everything on the big chargers and try to get it all charged back up. So it's nice to have multiple little mini power stations here, which I do, and we'll do a little comparison here in a little bit. Let's get this open and see what we think about it. Today, for cutting and opening, we have our Benchmade mini bug out in CF Elite. So let's get the seal cut there. And then, oh, that's kind of nice. It's got a little magnetic, you can see that, magnetic holder. So there's some use and care instructions. Here is the unit and a charging cable, which is to be expected. So now, this is quite small for a 10,000 milliamp unit. Let's put it down right here. So each one of these squares is 1 inch. So it's 4 inches by 2.5 inches. That's it. So when we compare this to some of the other ones, we'll see what a big difference that is. It is made of carbon fiber on the body. So I'm going to assume that it's super tough. It is I68 or IPX8 waterproof. Sorry, IPX8 waterproof. So we are going to find out if this is really waterproof. And it's going to kill me to actually stick one of these in water like that. But they say it's waterproof, and they said we can do a brute force test on it. So in the bowl of water, it's going to go. But in the meantime, it looks like, what do we have? We have just a USB-A on the output and then a USB-C on the input. And what is nice is that it has a digital readout, which is the first, let's see if we get that in a good spot for you to look at, which is the first of any of my units that have that. Everything else I have is nothing but a bunch of dots. So there's either a bunch going one direction or a bunch, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, just depends on what the unit is. Let's see. Yeah, input, output, everything looks about the same. 3.7 watt hours, or 37 watt hours. That's what it says it is. Let's see how it compares to this is a RAV Power. This is a 1675 milliamp battery station. It's, you know, quite a bit thicker, quite a bit wider. This is older technology. I've had this one for quite a long time. So there's that one. And then we have, this is compared to a Dark Energy 10,000 milliamp charger, the Poseidon. This is also waterproof if you have that snap shut. So I haven't really, I've never stuffed this one in the water. This one I've had for a very long time as well. I don't use it near as much, just because I don't think it lasts as long. I think it's been cycled way too many times. The two units that I use the most of are this Anchor 10,000 milliamp with proximity charging. So you can see that and that, quite a bit of difference. So for, I mean, those are equal to 10,000 milliamps, and they both have USB-C in and USB-C or USB-A out. I do believe this one can actually be out as well because it's the Smart IQ version, but there's that. And then here it is compared to a Anchor 20,000 milliamp. Now this is a pretty This is just a basic battery charger, nothing fancy at all. It's got a couple inputs, both the outputs, but they are IQs, so it's always a nice technology. But anyway, back to this. I am literally thoroughly impressed by the size comparison. Let's see if we can get them all in shot here. Yeah, by the size of that. Same amount of power, and it weighs, closest one, it's probably this one, believe it or not. No, it's probably this one, and it's probably half again as much. So anyway, let's try it out. All right, let's get it plugged in just to check it out. Put it on our USB-C, see what it does. Okay, so it just starts flashing, if you can see that, when it's charging. So I'm assuming that it will just count to, looks like it's only 2 positions, so it's probably going to count to 99% before it's full. But we'll find out. But not at the moment, because right now we're going to try and hurt this thing. It actually does say 100% when it charges all the way up. All right, here we go. Here is our tray of water. And this is going to break my heart. But you can see how deep it is right there. So this old Pyrex, don't mind the discoloration. We cook on this thing all the time. All right, so let's see. What do you think? I'm going to do 30 seconds. Turn it on. Yeah, let's do 30 seconds. And it goes. I'll bring you back when 30 seconds is up. Okay, we've been at 30 seconds. And it is absolutely fully submerged. See my finger right there. We even go a little bit longer here. And then we'll give it a little bit of dry off, and you know, I wouldn't just pull something out of a puddle and plug something into it anyway. So we'll try and dry it off a little bit, blow it out, and plug something into it and see if it charges. All right, time to get it out. Over there, let's get rid of this. All right, get rid of that. Dry this off, clean up our mess. All right, she's nice and dry. Brought out a little blower here. You see the water's in there. There's that lens right there. We're gonna, oh, there it is. This thing puts out a pretty decent amount of air. It's not like crazy. But we're going to call that good. We are going to take the cable that it came with. Plug that bad boy in there. We will plug in our charger right here, our anchor charger, and on she goes. 74%. Working just fine. All right, well, I think this battery bank is full, but you can see it's actually charging. So that's a win for this. Now, we're gonna do one more thing. I'm not gonna intentionally try to destroy this. It's just kind of stupid. I actually really like this thing. Size is awesome. Weight on it, I think I said maybe 157 grams. 157 grams is like 5.5 ounces, so it weighs nothing. Stand by and we're going to do a drop test. So this drop test is roughly 5 feet. Put my hand here so you can see it. This is about even with my chin. And there we go. Being that it's carbon fiber, I would not expect it to have any damage whatsoever. And it doesn't. Excellent. All right, so all in all, what can I say about this guy? I like it. Got a little scuff right there from dropping it, but it's carbon fiber. It should be able to handle it. Do you like it? We'll see how long it takes to charge when it's completely empty. We'll have to run it down, I'm sure, which I will out in the field. And then also see how fast it charges. I would imagine it's, I think it said on the side, it is 3.7 volts. So, it's not quite a fast charge, but better than a kick in the face with the golf shoe, I guess. Good way to put that. Anyway, that's Klarus K5 right there. Check it out. I'll have a link for you. Hopefully, I think we'll possibly have a little bit of a discount for you. And let me know what you think. Put down in the comments. If you're into something small like this, if you use these, if you think it would be beneficial. Also, if you, wouldn't mind, take the time, like, subscribe, click the notification bell. So we will be working with all of our great sponsors and doing these product review videos. So comments really help. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it.